appreciate all of you joining us on Zoom in these unprecedented times. Not all of the group chose to join us today.
I don't blame them. Well, this is just like giving a speech.
Well, I know that Zoom can feel that way, but during this pandemic, it's our only choice. You're only talking to the three of us, just like in group, but even smaller.
This'll never work. I can't even see everyone.
Mo, are you having some trouble with Zoom? To turn the video on, click the button on the bottom left.
I'm more comfortable this way.
Mo, this process works better when we can all see each other.
How do I log off this thing?
Who cares if we can see him?
Oh, Sam, Mo is part of our team.
I read that they did a study that more humans are afraid of public speaking than they are of death. They'd rather die than give a speech. And I'm thinking we've got them beat because we're already dead and we still don't want to give speeches. Just because you're dead doesn't mean you're not afraid to be in front of an audience.
Why are we even doing this? Is anyone even going to come to DEDx? Won't they all be just afraid of getting COVID?
We've been over this. DEDx is taking social distancing measures.
I'm afraid of it. They don't know anything about this virus. No one knows how it can be transmitted. Every day I worry about catching it.
Like you're special? Everyone's afraid of catching the virus. Can't we just stay home and watch Tiger King?
You know, there are some that spend years trying to get invited to do a DEDx talk. Not just ghosts, vampires, and mummies, but also zombies, ghouls, spirits. La Llorona has been trying to do a DEDx talk for years. This is an honor.
Some honor. Everybody's laughing at me.
Oh, Jackie, that was 6th grade. This is the new you.
It's like we're all just sitting here talking about the same stuff we always talk about, and everything is changing around us. I'm sitting here hungry all the time. I'm starving, and I'm wondering, am I going to catch this? Is this person sick? Can you get it from blood? They never tell you anything.
Now let's return to what Jackie was saying about her bad experience giving a speech in 6th grade. Do either of you have a story that might help her? How about you, Mo? Are you ready to join us on video and share with Jackie?
I don't have any toilet paper.
Well, all of us are struggling with the shortages now.
I don't have any toilet paper, so I can't show you my face.
Mo, this is step 1 in being able to do your DEDx talk. Start today with just the three of us.
You can hear me, I can hear you. That's all we need for this.
Doesn't it seem unfair that you can see us, we can't see you?
You're right. I'll turn off my video. It'll be just like we're on the phone.
Mo, this is a safe space. Show us your face. That's not what I mean. You're going to have to go out in the world sometime. Let's try it here just for a few minutes, and then you can go back to hiding.
I'm not hiding. This just isn't me.
Wow, look at you.
That's what you've been hiding under all these bandages?
You see, Mo, they like the way you look.
This isn't me. I can't do it.
Oh, just try it for a few minutes.
I feel naked.
You look great. You should update your Tinder, Bumble Monster, whatever.
No one want to date me like this. I'm just not me without the bandages. But everything's backordered because of Corona. I started using toilet paper, but then I ran out.
You should never wear those bandages or toilet paper again. Share that face with the world.
That's easy for you to say. You won't even be seen in the sun.
That's not my choice. I would literally ignite in the sun, burning and...
How are you going to give a DEDx talk? Has anybody thought of that? I mean, it's bright as day on that stage.
Not only do I have to speak in front of an audience, but I have to stand in the sun.
That is discrimination. You know, I refuse to give a talk in a place that does not accommodate all of us. Mo, are you with me?
Now wait, DEDx uses artificial lighting. There's no sunlight. It's all stage lights. They need to control the lighting for the video.
What video?
They record all the DEDx talks. You know that. You've seen the videos on YouTube.
They record all of them.
They're not recording mine. Mm-mm.
All of you signed a contract.
I didn't read that!
So every mistake we make, it's not just captured on video, it's in front of an audience forever.
It's like the 6th grade all over again.
Let's try some visualization. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself on the DEDx stage. You've just given your talk. The audience is applauding. Can you hear their applause? They're smiling. Doesn't that feel good?
I'd rather fry in the sun.
All right. Let's try some breathing exercises. Everyone take a deep breath. Hold it. Feel it expand your rib cage. Now let it go.
Hey, does that sound like haunting to you?
Why would you ask that?
Well, yesterday all I did was breathe, and some kid said, "This place is haunted. That sounds like a ghost."
But you are a ghost.
Hey, I don't need no snot-nosed kid telling me my business.
Are they gonna hear our breathing on stage? What if I start hyperventilating?
Mo, just breathe. They're not going to hear your breathing. The audience will be listening to your words, your message.
Not true. I've seen videos where you hear people breathing.
Yeah, like where?
Late night TV.
Sam, maybe that's something to keep to yourself.
What? Like it's a crime to watch yoga videos on PBS?
Yoga. Oh, well, I think that's great you're doing yoga. That's a great activity to relieve anxiety. Is anyone else doing something to keep calm?
Well, I'm doing pottery.
Oh, what a great idea. Creativity can be a great outlet.
No, I saw it in a movie. Well, it looked more fun than walking through subway doors.
Especially during COVID. Those subways are crawling with germs. And I keep watching Fauci on TV. Why isn't Fauci talking about us? Where are the studies being done to help me?
I'm sure that Dr. Fauci has a lot on his plate right now. I've heard scientists say that you can't catch it through blood.
Yeah, you catch it through 5G.
Oh, that's not true.
Well, wait a minute. How do we know we can't catch it from Sam?
Why me?
Well, they say you can catch it from bats, and, you're a...
And how would you get it? Through Zoom?
If you can catch it through 5G.
Now you can't catch corona through 5G. I think this COVID-19 is making all of us a little anxious. Now, let's get back to talking about the TEDx speeches.
Let's not.
When you were selected to give TEDx talks, each of you said yes. So there must be a part of that wants to do it.
I can't think about this when I'm so hungry. All I've been eating are raccoons.
Well, maybe you're providing a service to your neighborhood.
Their blood tastes like garbage.
Mo, what about you? Are you making any progress on your speech?
I miss my friends back in Egypt. I've never been in here. And all my things were nicer. Gorgeous hand-painted murals, vibrant pottery. Spending this whole stay-at-home order surrounded by this cheap plastic junk. Ugh.
I know what you mean. Back in Europe, everything was nicer. Beautiful clothing. Not like here, where it's all...
Sam, we're talking about Mo now.
And going outside here is so unpleasant. Ugh. I mean, not like it is for Sam. I'm not going to catch on fire. But in Egypt, we never had the cold and this humidity. Ugh.
I go out whenever I want. Hardly anybody ever sees me, but I'm there.
Is it hard not being seen now and then being seen by people at the
You
TEDx?
don't know what it's like. My whole life no one sees me. I had 13 brothers and sisters and no one noticed me. Slept in 2 different rooms for most of my marriage. Worked at the mine every day, completely disposable. One day I went out for a drink of water, swallowed some cholera, and bam, that was it. Died like thousands. Nobody noticed. Now hardly anyone can see me. Sometimes I'm afraid to be seen by all those people. Other times I'm afraid that they won't see me. Last week I walked by somebody and they said, "Did you hear that?" And somebody else said, "It was just the wind." I don't want to be just the wind.
I would listen to a TEDx talk by the wind.
Sam, how is that helping?
I think it would be interesting to hear what the wind had to say. The wind has helped create beautiful rock formations, move seeds around the world, met all kinds of birds.
Jackie, maybe you should see being called the wind as a compliment.
I didn't mean it as a compliment.
Again, Sam, how is this helping?
I'm having a really hard time. I lived through the bubonic plague. Houses were boarded up with families dying inside. There were bodies piled in the streets. And now it's happening again. Last night I walked past the funeral home. There were 2 refrigerator trucks full of bodies plus a U-Haul. I just feel like I'm back there. I keep thinking about everyone that I lost. Becoming a vampire is the only reason I survived.
I think PTSD is normal during this time.
You should put that in your talk. It's really moving.
Nobody wants to hear about the Black Death, but so last plague.
It's not about whether the topic's been covered. It's about the way you cover it. DeadX is about your unique perspective and sharing your ideas.
And Jackie, maybe you should talk about no one ever seeing you. That's a perspective. I never knew that it's what it's like to be a ghost.
I just wish we had more time to prepare.
We've been meeting for months.
This COVID thing has been taking all of my time. I watch the news all day.
I spend hours trying to get curbside at the grocery store.
Hey, DeadX is postponed.
Oh, nothing's being postponed. It's still happening, and they'll just take precautions. They've already printed facial masks with the DeadX logo and flags.
I got an alert.
Me too.
Looks like we have 6 more months.
Back to making sourdough.
Back to watching Ozark.
Back to chasing raccoons.
Oh, now, we're still meeting next week. Let's take advantage of the time. Where's everyone going?